Uh, um, I'm here to present a paper titled Economic Diversification Through Tourism in Plateau State. My name is Dr. Rahila Timothy Dantong from Plateau State University, Bokkos, Nigeria. Slides. Plateau State is located in the north-central region of Nigeria. It's endowed with a wealth of natural and cultural resources that present immense potential for tourism development. Plateau State is recognized as the premier tourism destination in Nigeria. This is due to its geographical location and beautiful vegetation, pleasant weather in the surrounding North Tropical savanna. The state is blessed with numerous tourism potentials spread across the 17 local government areas of the state. Some of the sites have been developed and in use, others are yet to be acquired from the original owners, while others are still in their natural states. As you can see from the pictures on the slide, the first picture here is the basalt rock formation. This basalt rock formation is located in Bangai community of Rion local government in Plateau State. The site is still in its natural stage. You have two of these rock in the whole world. The other one is located in China. And this picture here on my right is the Pandam Game Reserve. It's a wildlife reserve. This is in use already. It has been acquired by the government. The government is owning it and it's been in use. To some extent, it has been developed. So Plateau State is the Nigerian foremost tourism destination. The state is blessed with natural, cultural, and man-made endowment, which is yearning for further packaging or repackaging into significant tourism destination. You have this rock here. It's located in Jos East local government of the state. It's called the Cherry Hills. A lot of people come from all over the country, all over the world for training and for sightseeing. Here, this picture here is the Aso Falls. Aso Falls is also in Riom local government. It has been developed to some extent, but most of it is still on its natural. This is the city center of Jos, Plateau State. We have you have here the picture that represents the states. This also is in real. You can see this picture is natural. You have the Lamingo Dam here, the Refuge Resorts Dam is here. The state is actually endowed. This is the city of Jos, Plateau State, a very beautiful city, receptive people, very beautiful weather. The people are endowed with a lot of natural endowment. Nigerian is not alone in its effort to diversify the monocultural economy setting. As a nation, the country is heavily dependent on petroleum exports and to some extent on agriculture to generate foreign exchange earnings. But because of the exhaustible nature of the petroleum oil and the uncertainty in the agriculture resulting from the unpredictable climate condition and fluctuation in the international market of these commodities, among other challenges, tourism therefore remains the most viable source of investment and foreign exchange earners for the country. Investment in Nigerian tourism subsector is expected to benefit several stakeholders. Efficient supplies of tourism services, host communities, tourists, tourism investors, and the government. Investment in tourism, I believe, is very key because of the numerous benefits it brings to the entire people involved. To clarify the concepts of this paper, tourism itself, traditionally, you can see that economic diversification has been used as a strategy to transform the economy from using a simple source to multiple sources of income, spread over primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors, involving large sections of the population. The objective has always been to improve economic performance for achieving sustainable growth. For example, building resilience against fluctuations in extra-regional economic activity, reducing vulnerability to income lost due to the volatility of product price on the international market, creating job opportunities and alleviating poverty. While tourism, as Ladan cited in 2023, the definition of tourism from the International Association of Scientific Experts in Tourism, they see tourism as the sum of the phenomenon and relationship arising from the level and stay of non-residents, insofar as they do not lead to permanent residence. When people move from one place to the other for tourism purpose and to also have a feel of another environment, is seen as tourism. Okay, the theoretical framework used in this paper is the neoclassical growth model. This work adopts as its theoretical framework the neoclassical growth model. Neoclassical growth model simply is defined or refers to the increase over time of an economy's capacity to produce those goods and services needed to improve the well-being of the citizen in increasing numbers and diversity. It implies, therefore, that Nigerian policymakers should make every urgent effort to encourage diversification of our resources and not to encourage mono-economy, because the world over are diversifying. No country is dependent on single economy. We have been able to review some literature in this work, and the first, we came up with these 4 major discoveries. The first reveals that tourism contributes to employment, contribution to economy was second to agricultural sector in terms of contribution to employment. The second discovery is that potentials of the state is underutilized, and recommends, the study recommends the private public sector investment to modernize and diversify the state tourism sector. Tourism development in Plateau State is a vital tool for enhancing the revenue base of the state. From our literature, literature review also reveals that reveals the need for Nigeria to diversify its economy using culture and tourism, which the country is graciously endowed with. Okay, so the method for data collection, we used the data for this study was generated using both the primary and the secondary data. The primary data, we used interview to obtain information on the research topic. The interview schedule has a number of questions which was discussed with the interviewers. We had the in-depth interview with the officials of the Tourism Corporation, the stakeholders, and hoteliers. The secondary data, on the other hand, was drawn from the existing materials on the subjects of economic diversification and tourism. Our findings reveal that Plateau State has over 101 identified tourism sites across the 17 local government areas of the state. Over 80% of these sites are not acquired by the state government, and no development has taken place on such sites. The Plateau State tourism sector have been performing below expectation. This is because the sector is not fully developed due to the insufficient funding, lack of adequate infrastructures and social amenities, on the utilization of tourism potential. The security challenges that has confronted the state in the recent years have affected the productivity of the industry since tourist inflow into the state has reduced drastically. And so tourism has created opportunities for job or employment opportunities in Nigeria. This is because all these sectors are handled by human beings, both skilled specialists and unskilled labor in Nigeria and Nigerian citizens. And so tourism has a lot to bring into Nigeria. Tourism potential has a lot of benefit and advantages to its host community and the society at large. Tourism contributes towards complete society growth and development of a country. It brings numerous economic value and benefits. It helps in building country image and identity. It contributes greatly toward the growth of the economy. Tourism generates other commercial activity that creates demands and growth for many other commercial activity that creates demands and growth for many other industries. For example, the transport industries, hospitality industries, and it's encouraged the development of local manufacturing industry, thereby creating employment, generating revenue, and playing significant role in development. These are many other roles that tourism industry play and the benefit. In conclusion, tourism can be an engine for inclusive growth and sustainable economic development. Tourism, in terms of its contribution to gross domestic product, employment, and a source of foreign direct investment, is an important sector in many African economies and the world over. This is the city of Jos. beautiful place for tourists and for holidays. I am also hoping that OIDA will consider bringing one of its programs to Plateau State, Nigeria. This is more, we have the Just Wildlife Park here, where you can see the elephants here, and you have other sites to behold. Very beautiful. Thank you for listening.